people, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. All the Digi people here, I am your host for today. We have a really cool match. This is between me and Mr. J. Strategy plays Mr. J over there. Fellow DigiTuber, much larger than us, but you know, it's really cool that he opens up his time to play and pretty much anyone in the Discord. No, I'm really grateful that I got to play with him. And yeah, so this is us pretty much just practicing EX10. He's got Blackwargreymon built and just helping him run through some games with Beelzemon. We did play some other matches, but I think that might be up on his channel. So if it's not up already, I'll be on the lookout for that. If it is, go check that out. Yeah, we're going to get started. Yeah, so it's me on the left playing Beelzemon. And he's got the red base going on with the Black War. Red versus black on the bases for Black War, I think is pretty interesting. I tend to think black is better like with memory, but red, I don't know. I guess it's a little bit more aggressive, less control-y. At least from what I've seen. I could be wrong. Who knows? I'm not a Black War player. I'm posing. Beelzemon though, however, it's gotten a ton of support over the last few sets. BT20, I think there was some BT19 support, and now here with the BT or EX10, we've gotten Beel's Ace and the new Wizard and the new Ballmon that just kind of power crept everything, every other Ballmon there is, and so. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. This one, start of main, you get to mill 2. I got really good hits on that one, by the way. Start of main, doing that is really cool, and can you really think of, I don't know, like scrambles are really good now in the deck if you don't mill them, or even the option that plays an Intmon. Anyway, there's a lot of cool things you could do with the deck, and I'm still kind of messing around, tinkering with the ratios and the different techs. Like this Wizard that just nuked the board for 3k. Is really cool, but sometimes it feels bad to trash your security. I don't know, there's like pros and cons to everything, right? We go into the new Ballmon, like I said, it is really good. However, the DP buffs, I can feel it, because so Black War has a threshold of 13k, and then it becomes immune. Like if I have a 13k body on board, it is now immune to everything, all my Digimon effects. And so the Ballmon is going to give any Beelzemon over it plus DP, and so is that new Impmon, and so I'm just like, you know, this is probably not the best stack. This should probably die as soon as it can. So I throw it into security, but it lives. So, yeah, and then, you know, the name of the game with Beelzemon is to get cards and trash, so even if it didn't have the DP buffs, I was probably going to attack anyway. I do have Reboot, by the way, and I think I forget about that, but it's not gonna matter too much. Hitting that second Yuko in security made me want to throw up. Yuko is so good. I think it's at 20 now, just the regular art. I don't know. By the way, if you see my memory marker, it is I mean, it could be the top to a baby food pouch, but you'll never know. Anyway, playing with Mr. J was really cool. You know, I really like when Digimon can just be a game where you play and just kind of chill out, talk, you know, cut it up. I feel like that's the best parts of Digimon, when you're just chilling. Real quick, he threw down that the new Metal Gray. He's gonna taunt my Impmon or Impex and Blast. So he's gonna delete a 7 cost, which I believe he picks Ballmon. Yep, picks the Ballmon. And because he did that, he technically could have, I mean, he should have gotten the redirect effects, so. Oh, wait, no, he didn't redirect yet. Sorry. So, yeah, if I had, ooh, that's dangerous, actually, because if I would have had the EX6 Beelzemon trash, I would have de-digivolved before he could have redirected and gained immunity, but I didn't. Now I do, but I didn't before. So, anyway. Good on him. He's now immune to my Digimon effects. I can't hurt him. And he's like plus 8k DP, something like that. Something stupid like that. So I'm just kind of setting up for next turn, I think, because this turn I don't have rush. I don't have much I can do. Yeah, so I just gave him a raid target, I think. I wonder if I should have just not played the BLs. What good that would have done? Because, yeah, that probably would have been better, right? What was the point of playing BLs if I can't swing and just give him a raid target, gets immunity? Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I guess he doesn't get immunity? Well, you'd have to tap the Yukos, right? But anyway, it doesn't matter. He got rid of it anyway. There's no piercing, so I guess it was fine. He does play out. He's going in the back into Gray X, into the Rise Gray. Let me know in the comments, are you running Rise Gray in your Blackboard decks? I know the free tamer is nice, and the aggression with the +1 security is really nice. But I feel like Metal Gray X may also be viable. I guess it depends on what style you're going with, right? Anyway, Balmon's going in. It just still has that on deletion. Play BLs. So he's going to go ahead and redirect. He's going to suspend his tamers to get immunity. I think he tries to give it to the Agumon. We just double check. And just going to give double DP and immunity to the Blackwargreymon. But I do get to play the Beelzemon from trash. And I think that's what I do here. So we're going EX6 to mill 4. We mill the blast mode, which will kill the Agumon. We happen to hit the one of Imp to mill 3 more. I should gain a memory, but I don't for some reason. I think I'm just focused on the EX2 Beelzemon that gets to play out another Imp, and with the Imp Mon I played out the other Eye and Mako. Really cool stacking combo here. Yeah, I really like. Okay, so late game, this Impmon is really good, especially if you have no tamers or they get deleted with the tamer hate decks out there. Early game is just kind of a Digimon to Digivolve in the back and throw into security. It's not super great. We do have Rush with the BL, so we're going to swing in and then maybe a discrepancy in memory. But yeah, we get it resolved. Rivals, I believe, is active. At this point, I should just Digivolve. Like, if I think I only run one EX6 Beelzemon, and I might change that because here I could have Digivolved for 4 with the Eye and Mako to you know, that EX6 Beelzemon in trash. There's just so many things I could have done. Anyway, I throw down 2 Impmons because the BL's Ace can warp over them if I have 20 in trash. I think that's what the condition is. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. He's going into Gaiamon. Gaiamon's gonna get when attack target is changed, he can plus 5k piercing, I believe, and then he raids, or he raids first and then gets all the goods. He's gonna pick the EX10 Imp, I believe. He's gonna get all the immunity. He's gonna get all the DP. He's gonna draw a card. And I'm gonna try and survive. We go blast over the Retail Imp. I can pick 2 cards to attempt to Digivolve. He's not gonna get Digivolve because he's immune. We're gonna go with the Deathslinger and the new Wizard. Whenever I do this, I always try to steal turn if I can. You can always risk it by putting the limited Impmon to mill more to try and steal turn if you're you know, not gonna guarantee stealing turn. But here I just put the new Wizard to give him minus security, so he couldn't go for 2 checks, and he just scooped it up because he was banking on clearing security and then Omnimon for game. So we got lucky there. I think one more turn he would have had us. But yeah, so we're starting off. We're going to go Imp in the back into Wizard X. He's going to go Koro into the new EX10 Agumon, which pulls back Virus Greymons, I think. He's full stack. Agu X into Greymon, into Grey X, into Agumon. He was skeptical about this hand. I don't think he had a level 5, but he had all those draws, and so he kept. I don't think it paid off. I know he was a little upset with some of his draws. We got some crazy mills. We got 2 memory, and that was nice. We're gonna choke him to 1, delete his Agumon, and now we have a BLs with a set rivals. Goodness gracious. Okay, I don't run boosts or trainings, and so sometimes it looks like I'm high rolling, but trust me, there are definitely times where I am super bricked up. It helps that I have a ton of rookies and 4 Iron Makos. When attacking, we mill 2, we mill 2 again, we mill 2 again. I'm not gonna set that rivals, and then mill 2 one more time. And we hit a Yuko. Grody. Such a good tamer. It's crazy. Throw out an Imako, do some searching, and pull, I think, BLs, right? Gotta take BLs. Yeah, the Akira Altart? The sick motorcycle BLs? Yeah, that one's nasty. Alright, draw. We push up, and that poor Agumon is just a sitting duck. Didn't know what hit him. We're going to go attacking. Mill 2, get to mill 3 more with the limited imp. 1, 2, 3, get to play out an Impmon. Impmon will play out the Iron Mako. Iron Mako should search. We're going to search. Yes, not. We're going to keep milling. Mill 2. Play out another imp. Mill 2 more. Gain a memory. Why didn't we search? Alright. Alright, Justin. Missing effects. It's all good. I'm going to Digivolve for 2. Mill 2 more. And now we're at 20 in trash. We should be able to do some nice combos next turn. We are sitting pretty. But it is a Greymon deck, and Greymon can always come back. Just needs 1 or 2 pieces and it can clear the board. So I'm never feeling good or safe. He can drop a tamer for free because he only had 1 with the Rise Gray. He drops the tie. I believe he can go into his level 6, right? That should Gaomon, and then Gaomon can swing, I think, right? I'm trying to remember what happened here. Yep, there it is. Gaomon. Gaomon's going to swing. He's going to redirect right into the Balmon. He's going to gain the immunity and the DP buff. Draw a card. Balmon's going to die. Balmon's going to play out a Digimon. A Beelzemon. Blast mode. Blast mode's going to put 2 cards on top. And we're going to choose to do a different order because I only had 2 cards in deck. And so we're going to mill those 2 and then put 2 on top that I want to draw. Survives the checks, and now that I have 4 bodies, it's kind of dubs. Yeah, so he just scoops it up. There was no blocking past turn already, and I had 4 swings. So luckily, we escaped the Mr. J onslaught. The next match, go check that out on his channel. I think that's the Battle of the Imperials. If you're well familiar with the channel, you know I love Virus Imperial. So go check that out. I'm running that. He's running his blue-green one. And yeah, it was really, really awesome to play with him. I'm looking forward to many more matches in the future, hopefully. If you guys want to play, hit me up on the Discord. It's in the link. More than happy to play. And maybe if you want to be on the channel, we'll record some matches. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, and come back next time because my happiness depends on it. All right, we'll see you.